Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video on my brand new high-speed Optimum blender. I'm so excited to show you this blender and show you some of the features of it and what it can do. I'm absolutely in love with this blender so far. I've only had it for a couple of weeks, but I'm really excited to share this with you as an option for a high-speed blender. So let's get stuck into it. So it comes in this gorgeous box, right? And you've got this beautiful picture of the blender, and as you can see, it's a high-speed blender. You can see that it's got this lovely jug and the base. So let's get into it. Alright, so when we open the box, here it is. Pull it out like this. So when you open it up, you'll see all the little pieces here. Start with the base. So it's a gorgeous, high quality stainless steel base. There's also 4 preset functions. All you need to do is simply turn the dial to the corresponding icon and the blender will stop automatically when it's completed. So there's ice, there's hot soup, nuts, milkshake, and juice. Alternatively, you can use the manual setting and you can choose the speed that you desire. Then we've got our blender jug. And this is a 2-litre jug. It's really wide and not as high, which is awesome. So it can fit under all countertops. Depending on how low or how high they are, it doesn't matter. And what I love about having a jug that's wider and not as deep is it's actually easier to get in there and scrape the remaining stuff out of there, and it's much easier to clean as well. So this is awesome. We have the lid. So the lid is made of like this durable hard rubber, and it goes right on the blender like that, and it presses right in so that when you are blending up, nothing can escape. The lid is not going to come on, it's very secure on there. And then it comes with a tamper. So tampers are like the key item with high-speed blenders, because this is what's going to help you to blend really smoothly and make sure that everything is being blended up and broken down. So what you can do is you can take this part off the lid, the little plastic bit, and you pop your tamper straight in there, and then you can use that to push things down into the blades, or you can use it to stir so that things are moving. So when you're blending something that doesn't use as much liquid, such as ice cream, using the tamper to help push the frozen fruit down into the blade is going to help it to really blend all up together and not leave chunks of fruit in there. Or even have the blender stop working and just stop blending because everything's just sitting there frozen. It also comes with a user manual and a healthy eating booklet, which contains all sorts of awesome recipes, from desserts and treats to actual meals, dinners and lunches, soups, salad dressings, sauces, and then of course you've got things like smoothies and ice creams and stuff like that too. All of this stuff can be made in this blender. Optimum 2nd generation 9400 high-speed blender. I got it in a beautiful stainless steel. This amazing blender is available if you click the link in my description box below, and it normally has a price tag of $791, but for a very limited time they are offering it for $497. This is an amazing price tag for a high-speed blender. When you compare it to other high-speed blenders on the market, they can range all the way up to $2,000 and more. And so this, for what it does and the quality of its make, It's really such an incredible price. So make sure you click that link in my description below to go to that page to be able to order your own. All right, let's get into the fun stuff, and we are gonna make something together in this. Now, to give a really honest review, I felt that it was most necessary to make banana ice cream, because banana ice cream is like my test when I am testing out whether a machine is a high-speed blender or not, right? Because high-speed blenders should create a really smooth and creamy consistency and texture with an ice cream without completely melting it so it turns to liquid. So I'm gonna put this to the test and make some sort of fruit banana ice cream berry thing, and we'll see how well it works. For this recipe, you will need 2 frozen bananas, a cup of frozen mixed berries, 2 dates, 1 scoop of vanilla protein, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and a splash or 2 of coconut milk. Now comes the real test, as I use the tamper and I blend it up and I see how well this baby actually works. Next, I topped it with coconut, macadamias, dried mulberries, and pepitas. To clean the blender, simply fill it halfway with warm water and add some dish soap. Select the ice setting and leave it to do its thing. Alright, here's the taste test. Super creamy, very smooth. Wow. It's a big thumbs up from me. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I always love to test out a machine by how well it makes ice cream, because we make a lot of smoothie bowls and ice creams. I do a lot of nut butters and dips and sauces. And if it's not a heavy duty, high speed, then it's just gonna end up with chunks of food in there. There won't be a smooth consistency. But this one definitely beats the test. So very happy with this. Another thing that I love about it is that it has a self-cleaner function, which you saw. It cleaned pretty much everything off, and then I just had to give it a little bit of a scrub for bits of peanut butter that was still left on the side, but it made cleaning much easier than trying to get in there with a brush and get up in under all the blades and things like that. So that is another great function of it that I absolutely love, that I haven't had before in a blender. And it's also relatively quieter to the previous blender that I had, the high-speed blender I had. So that's a plus. It's still loud, it's always going to be loud, but relatively quieter, which is cool. So all in all, I'm really happy with this machine, really happy with the Optimum, really glad that I, took them up on their offer to actually have them send me one to trial and test and review. And I'll be really happy with this machine for a long time, I think.